Ryan's here today, and he comes in and is testifying about all God's doing in student ministry, and I just wanted him to take a second and share with everybody else what's taking place and what's going on. You're finishing up Verdict tonight?
Finishing up Verdict tonight. We start a new 2-week series.
Why are your fingers orange?
Been eating Doritos.
Give me one.
We do a 2-week series called Testify, starting next week, and then we'll have a Thanksgiving break, and then we do a series called The Ultimate Fight in December, which is going to be great. Pretty excited about that.
So Testify, what's it? I mean, Wednesday night, Revolution, 6:30.
Testify is a series where we ask our students who God has done something in their life. We ask them to share their story, and so they'll have about 20 minutes with me interviewing them about what God's done in their life. So there'll be 2 weeks of that with some high school students sharing their story.
Great. And then you start another series called?
We start another series called The Ultimate Fight, which is fighting for what you believe in, fighting for the cause of Christ and what Jesus has set forth for us to live in, and that starts actually November the 30th, and it goes to the Wednesday before Christmas.
So we won't be doing anything Thanksgiving week, Wednesday before Thanksgiving?
No, because we'll have the Tuesday night service.
Gotcha. With communion and baptism, 50-something students to baptize. Mm-hmm. Now, you were telling me about the small groups, the Connect groups.
Mm-hmm. Connect groups happen every Sunday night from 6 to 8 at Mike's on Main. Mike's on Main is a local restaurant on Main Street. We have rented out the upper room called their party room, and we meet there every Sunday night from 6 to 8. And basically, Connect groups is a time for kids to come back and from a week or a morning of church and a week at school and relax and actually do a good wholesome Bible study together. We eat together, we hang out together, and then we end up doing a small community top Bible study discussion.
A lot of discussion.
Small groups. It starts as a big group, then we break out into groups of about 3 or 4, and there are leaders there who have a passion for Christ, passion for students, and we just work together and do ministry. It's pretty cool.
Speaking of ministry, the handicap ramp. No, not handicap. This ramp for the disabled guy. How's that?
Yeah,
is it done?
We are about 80% finished with that. The ramp is built. The cleanup beside of his house is probably 60% finished. The teardown is 100% done. About 2 more dump truck loads, and we should be done with that. We are also in the month of November. The students will be available to sign up to feed the homeless in Asheville and also in Hendersonville through the week after school. Also, for 16 and older high school girls, Asheville has a home for unwed mothers, teenage mothers, pregnant teens, and they're looking for 16 and older girls to come and help check in those women whenever they come to the home, which I think is a great opportunity to minister to them, show the love of Christ, and be passionate towards that. They have opportunities to do that in November. If you come to Revolution, if you're a student, you can sign up one of those weeks or one of those days and evening to be a part of one of those mission projects.
Great. What are you looking forward to next year?
Got a lot of pretty cool big things next year to kick the year off. We're doing Winter Retreat. Winter Retreat is going to be Martin Luther King weekend. We are looking to take 160 middle and high schoolers to the Great Wolf Lodge. Our series there is going to be great, called Tipping Point. Basically, what do you know about Christ? What do you know about the world? And who you're going to choose to follow Christ, to follow the world, and what makes people follow the world versus Christ. Springtime, we're going to be doing a lot of mission things, local missions. We may be doing something where we travel for a mission trip. Then we also have the closing of school year. Then we start our summer camps and get through there. So pretty excited.
Big year?
Big year.
Well, now, how can we help you? How can we pray for you, resources? I mean, what do you need us to do?
We need a lot of prayer. We need involvement. We need, especially any of the mission trips or mission events that we do, if there's any adults looking to get involved to help with some of the projects that we have, that's great. Revolution happening on a weekly basis every night. We need encouragers to be there to help encourage some of the students to make and follow up on their decisions that night. to pray with kids. We need just basically a lot of support and help and volunteers in a lot of areas. So.
Right. And just to clarify, the community groups on Sunday night, that's just for high school?
Just for high school students. And the reason people ask, I said, well, what about middle schoolers? Why are you not doing something like that for middle schoolers? Simply is I want to give something in our student ministry for our middle schoolers to look forward to. And Connect Group is something that they will look forward to. Also, I've noticed over the years, high schoolers tend to sleep in on Sunday mornings, and a lot of the high school life group Sunday morning Sunday school numbers have dropped. But middle school group stays high, stays the same, simply because parents are bringing their middle school student. They don't have a choice; they got to be here.
Well, you put middle school and high school together. One of them's going to eat the other.
And then high school has to, when they have the opportunity to drive. A lot of times I see parents just not making them come to church, or they just don't want to get up that early. Connect Group is a way to offer a better time, and we just see the kids a lot more vibrant, a lot more involvement. We're having over 50 high school students every Sunday night. It's great. We have a lot of great leaders that make it all happen.
Right. Awesome. And thanks for doing this interview right after eating a 12-inch sub. Appreciate that. God bless you, man.
Are you going to put that on Facebook?
I'm going to try to, yeah.